This is chapter number 5 of my first 2 years. Name is Fails and Fights. My sister had a knack for getting in trouble. Had she been busted by a teacher, or worse, the police? Did she have a secret boyfriend who broke up with her heart? I paced as I waited for Mackenzie at the front of the school, my mind going wild imagining possibilities. By the time I finally saw her approaching, I was so worked up that I sprinted over to her. Mac, are you okay? Tell me what's going on. Thank God you're here. I'm desperate. Wait, I'm not here. I know. I read your text. What happened? I got caught skipping English and I am supposed to make up for it by taking photos of the football team for school paper. But then I met these super cool kids in my art class and they invited me to this kind of exclusive event. Mac, you said this was an emergency. This isn't. You could do that photo shoot for me. Are you kidding me? I was seriously worried. That defeats the purpose of the assignment. I kind of admire you. Don't scare me like that. What if you're in actual emergency and I assume it's something silly like this? Okay, I'm sorry. I was not asking for a guilt trip. I know, it's asking a lot to pass this off on me, but I really do want to get to know these people. I got so out of the loops this summer. I'm trying to find my framework, With the pang of sadness, I remembered how much things had changed while I was away. I definitely felt the pain. And I'll give you sister bucks. 50. That's extortion. Take it or leave it. I'll take what I can get. Mackenzie grinned and held out the camera to me. It was a nice camera, and my fingers itched to test it out. Grab it, shine in the camera. I'll do the best, but you owe me. Thank you. I'll swear, I'll make it up to you. Even if I spend my sister bucks on having you take over my cleaning the bedroom. I'm torn between hating that and respecting your negotiation skills, but yet, deal. Mackenzie pulled me into a tight hug before bounding off. I shook my bag and smiled. My sister was nothing like me, but I loved her. You loved your sister, of course. I returned to the football field, where the athletes were still hard at working, practicing. My gaze was instinctively drawn to Mason. He did look good in uniform, and he jogged by. He noticed me and smiled. But then my eyes ran on no. He cast a glance at me, remaining stony faced. Both of them looked perfect for the camera. I snapped a photo just as Mason cocked his arm back to throw a pass. Keep it up, Mason. Soon you'll be an even stronger quarterback than your father was. I smiled as I reviewed the pic, but then I noticed Noah looking at me. Bro furrowed. Was he jealous of me taking care of Mason? Okay, for the next play, let's try Noah on defense. I'm here to play quarterback. You're lucky I even kept you on the team after things I heard about you. You play what I tell you to play. I watched the guys move into the position. Now straight across the line of scrimmage at Mason, fire in his eyes. Okay, this is a fight. Okay, this is serious. Mason knew exactly what was coming. He pivoted left and then ran the ball forward. Easy to explain. But Na didn't give up on the play. He sprinted after Mason, tackling him hard at the 1 yard line. The coach blew his whistle as the both boys tumbled to the ground. Jennings, you okay? I'm fine, he barely touched me. Bull, Harris, hit my star quarterback again and you are out of the team. Whatever you say. I wasn't sure why the coach had called me out. It looked like a normal tackle to me. Good radiance. Dude belongs in jail, not on a football field. My blood boiled as I overheard that. Not one guy on the team was even giving me a chance. Maybe no one ever had given him a chance, ever. No. I will help him. Run after him. I jogged to keep up with Noah's long stride. He turned when he heard me approach. First to take photos of team, now you're a little stubborn. I guess I shouldn't complain, but I might not be the best company right now. Honestly, you should be mad right now. The coach was being totally unfair, and tackling is part of a football. He seems biased. He was practically drooling over Masson, and he fouled you the minute you touched him. Now let out a snort, and humorless laugh. You wanna know what it is? It's simple. The coach is afraid of me. I'm sure you have heard the rumors. I heard you went to June, and it sounds like it was serious. But I'm sure it's all being blown out of proportion, right? Sometimes gossip is accurate. I gazed in surprise as he abruptly pivoted to face me, blocking my path. He lowered his gaze down to my level, his face in shadow. Might wanna keep your distance. I am actually more intrigued now. Careful, if you go looking for trouble, you just might find it. There was something dangerous about his grin. A shiver ran down my spine. If I didn't know better, I had think you want people to keep their distance. Maybe I do. He looked at me long and hard. I held his gaze, hoping I didn't look intimidated. Part of me was screaming that I should run and walk away, but part of me didn't want to. I don't care if people talk bad about me. It means I don't have to pretend to like them. Yeah, I get a lot of those people. So you're saying this is all me? I'm saying that I don't care what people think about me. You know what I think. I think you're hiding behind this stuff act because you're scared. You have come back to school and you feel like you are completely out of the loop and no one will let you in. I'm not saying I understand everything you have been through, but I don't know what it's like to feel like you are on the outside looking in. And when you stuck up for me with Darren, an expressionless, but something softened in his eyes. He still hadn't moved, and we were standing so close. Finally, he smiled, just a half smile. More of a smile, but still a smile. You're not what I was expecting, maybe. Sorry, it was nice of you to check on me. You looked frustrated. Yeah, well, I think coach doesn't want me to damage his star player. I practically smeared the word star, and that bitter look I had seen on the front crossed his face again. Is there a story with you and Nassim? What's to tell? He's a golden boy who has it all, and I'm not. That's really it. I don't buy it. There's a little more to it than that. Something that happened freshman year, but it's a long story. Maybe I'll tell you to sometime. I love that. Yeah, I do seriously. I saw the way you looked at him on the field. You couldn't take your eyes off him. Well, it kinda drifted over the sun. You seem awfully curious. He is my best friend. No, again. What? A girl can't have friends. No, sorry, I didn't mean it like that. No, look, though, I could tell there was one he wasn't telling me. Hey, thanks again for, checking in. You got one to open up to you. I'm just flattered that you had break the lone wolf act long enough to talk to me. He snorted and cast me a look, the corner of his mouth curled up in a smile. Don't change the identity of your body. I like it. He jogged back onto the field, and I couldn't help but grin. I headed for the water cooler where Masson was getting a drink. He waved as I approached. I could have sworn I saw you taking photos. I don't know you were such a super fan. Mac roped me into taking pictures of the team for a school trip. Long story. Sounds like a classic Mac scam. Spoken like a true character. I tell it like I see it, buddy. The sound of the coach's whistle shrilled through the air, summoning the players back onto the field. Good luck with the photos. And if you need some Adonis-like football player to look camera ready, look no further. He held up his bicep in an exaggerated pose. He was goofing around, but his arms did look really good. I quickly snapped a picture. Thanks. Give me his number if you see him. Masson laughed and stuck out his tongue, jogging backwards to the field. As I continued snapping photos, I caught Moza. Was he watching us, or was he just staring me out? I took a picture of him too, blurring in my direction. The boys took their starting positions. I lined up my camera for the perfect action shot. The coach blew his whistle and now rushed forward, crashing right into Mason. As he slammed to the ground, Mason's face twisted in pain. Without thinking, I raced into the sculf past the other players, who had frozen in shock. The coach was yelling, "Harris, what did you do?" Mason moaned on the ground, and I crouched down beside him. "Mason, Addy, was this my fault? Had taking the photos made the boys jealous of each other? I wasn't sure where the animosity between Noah and Mason came from, but if it could lead to this was serious." So this is a serious chit chat going on. And the story ends. Actually, it surprises me. So small stories. And there are like 100 chapters. What for? Can't they keep like big stories in one chapter? So many keys going to waste. Well,